name's Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We're going to be doing a black paint white level demonstration. Just to make sure I got everything here needed to get this done. Where's the rollers at? The roller is over there. All right, so we got a little bit of testing to do here. And I'm going to be right back. There's the roller there. Okay, we're good. That's all there. Perfect. All right, so we're doing this demonstration again. We want to keep this one short and sweet. The other one's for testing. This is going to be a demonstration we posted on a few forum sites showing the white levels of our new ONYX TITAN technology, which produces an amazing white level. So as I said before, first things first about the technology that we developed that it does not match black paint. So we have a different shade of technology. So at the end of the day, it keeps people from going in and saying, hey, look, we have the same thing here. Well, if it doesn't match our product, it's not our product. All right, so let's show you what interesting things this technology can do. All right, first things first. We got some of the black paint here. Black paint we're using in the demonstration. I should have got myself a shipping box, which didn't think to get. I got one right here I can pull out. Use this one right here instead. This table cleaned up a little bit. The table over here is an absolute chaotic mess of stuff everywhere that shouldn't be here. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way first. Let's get the remote controls over here too. We have all this back here, literally back there. So I'll get stuff in the way. To clean up a little better, I wasn't thinking. All right. Let's get this someplace else. Over here. Okay, that's better. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to do a pour out, which we're going to take some of our formula right here in the big bucket. If my cord doesn't decide to have a fight with my stand, and we're going to pour some of it here. So we need to keep this demonstration is going to be for our forum sites. So that is the product right there. We didn't pour too much out. Okay. I got to make another batch of it today. And this right here would be the black paint. Right there. So that we can show the two side by side. As I said before, it is black, but it's a different shade of black, a custom shade of black that we designed. We're blessed to have the design. So that way, at the end of the day, we don't have to worry about somebody saying, hey, look, this is the same product, because the products are not going to match. On a pour out, yes, they look exactly the same, but when they dry differently. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to take some of the paint we have here, and we're going to draw on the screen. So this is everyday black house paint. We're going to take this and draw it directly onto this white screen over here, where our technology is being displaying a white level. All right, did this already before. We're going to do it again. So let's draw first my name right here. Put my name in. There we go. In. Okay. Another N. There we go. And a Y. I just put a wave to my name. There we go. All right. Now, make sure we get this nice because I want to make sure all this dries in quite nicely. All right. All right, now over here, we're going to put a sun in this section right here, big round sun. And this shows you that we put black paint against our products, that our products produce a higher white level. So we can actually, even though our product is dark, it does produce a higher white level. Let's put a stick man over here. A little hat. body here, the legs here, and there we go. All right. Here, I think I'm gonna draw me a flower. Comes to your products, is one thing you have to be able to do is you have to be able to back them up. Because as I said before, you know, when we develop black screen paints, one of the things we run into a lot is people will accuse us saying, hey, it's black paint, or, you know, people that are buying from us think they can do the same thing by just getting black house paint, and they can get the same thing. The problem is, what you're going to run into is the fact that you may be able to produce contrast levels, but the white levels are just not going to show. Because again, black paint, different forms of black material, do not have the ability to be able to register and read white light. Now, as that's drying, make sure I don't have anything soaked on here because I want to be able to make sure we get any excess paint on my flower. These are test demonstrations that should be done with any form of screen paint product. Should be doing these tests to show the customer that at the end of the day they're not buying just house paint, that they're actually getting a physical screen paint. If they can't do these demonstrations, well, it's not worth buying the product. Work this in real good. Now the sun. These are the demonstrations that don't stay far away from it, like I said, very hard to do these demonstrations. Number one, our product doesn't match black paint. And number two, when painted onto the screen, doesn't match black paint. Now I'm going to show you how much light we have in the environment. This is our meter we use here to measure how much light we have in the environment. Sorry about the rotation on the camera. Let's go back in again. Now we're going to turn this off, show you that we're in here legit. Turn that back on. You can see the meter is not picking up, so there's plenty of light in the environment. Take our hand to show that the meter is registering. There we go. And we'll let that dry in. Come over here and clean up this area a little bit. Let me grab my remote control. LG, no, cancel. Skyworth food demonstration. As you can see, it doesn't match our paint color, because our paint basically is a different shade of black. It's black, it's a different shade of black. I had some people sit there and say, well, you know, black paint comes in, no, it doesn't come in the same color. It doesn't. You go to Home Depot or Lowe's, any one of them, they'll sit there and tell you at the end of the day that black comes in multiple shades. And it doesn't make a difference if you get the same shade our screen is. Again, those dark products do not have the ability to see or accept white light. That's one of the problems you're going to have. Doesn't make a difference what color you got. We did a demonstration on a screen. We had 4 different versions of black paint. Every last one of them did the exact same thing. White screen. Go back over, show you some more. Go back in. Back over again to show you. I could go back in the heart. I don't even know. This came a long time ago, not anymore. There we go. Go back in again. That just shows you the product doesn't match black paint in any way whatsoever. Like I said, when you do them on a pour out, they both come out black. It's that when our technology dries, it dries a different shade. So, we do it that way, like I said, it keeps people from basically faking demonstrations against our products, because if you put black paint next to it, it's not going to match it. You lay it up against it, it's not going to match it. So you can do them both on a pour out. They'll look exactly the same, but when they dry, they look completely different. Yeah. What's the point if we drunk to wash my hands? I have food on the cloth to begin with. That doesn't make any sense. Right, so I'm gonna let this ride. We're gonna take care of something real quick. Now I'll be back. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take the right. Let's see if come out of our Zoom tool real quick. Now, even though with the Titan technology, even though we got it to run at 1,000 lumens, we're not putting it down at 1,000 lumens. You're going to need 2,000 lumens to run the screen. Because we don't want to run into the complications of people just taking it too far. We got people that have tried to use projection screens and beyond fully lit environments and try to use them at low lumens and thinking screen's going to be the power. Pull it up. No, we don't advise that. We don't recommend that. We have a specific recommendation for the screen that we actually advise you to use. With the Titans, it's going to be 2,000 lumens. Skyworth food demonstration. Skyworth food demonstration. So as you can see, it doesn't match your product in any way whatsoever. This is what happens if you take black screen, paint, well actually sorry, not black paint, everyday house black paint, and you put it against our screen. Everyday house paint, put it clear a little better. Everyday house paint, put it against our product. Doesn't match. Now like I said, when I do the pour out, they both come out looking the same. One dries different than another. We do this, like I said, not only to deal with people who do fake demonstrations against our products, we also do this against companies we're doing business with, just in case they want to change their containers or put something in containers that's supposed to be. LG snowboarding. 4K Snow screensavers. Wax on this excess screen. We got out pretty heavy. I want this thing to dry right away. Start. So it's down a little heavy. Answer. Covered paint. I don't want to block my demonstration with my body. I put it on pause while I'm cleaning up the heavier paint drops off the screen so that way it dries faster, because there's other things I want to do. I'm literally sitting there watching paint dry. There we go. I'm going to dry a little faster. Perfect. We'll bring it back soon. Bring my fan a little close to the screen. Sit there for me, no problem. I don't even want to sit. That works. What? It's on the very edge. I don't know how that's even holding. Honestly. Yeah, it's holding. And it's right here. You can see this for yourself. This is the pour out of both products. This is our technology right there. That is black house paint. So you can see the pour out right there, side by side. Ours has a different shade to it, but it is black. The only difference is when ours dries and a pour out, they look exactly the same. It's a little bit off. But when ours dries, our screen dries different. It has a different color to when it dries. So we got to put these signatures in there. You know, it helps us to keep people from messing with the product and doing things they shouldn't be doing at the end of the day. And that's why we advise when people that are doing reviews against our products, especially people who have never ever ordered our products and do these reviews, they have to order directly to the website. Tell you one thing, everyday house paint takes forever to dry. Good gracious. That'd been done by now. It's ONYX Titan right there. It's a Titan. And right there, black paint. The only difference is when our product dries, it dries a different shade. But on the pour out, they look exactly the same. Just one dries a little different, and one produces a higher white level. And that's our technology. I can see a gray screen paint through that one. But they can't. It'll match. And we call these the demonstrations that cannot be followed. When I said at the end of the day that we back our products up 100%, how we can show a difference between our product and black paint. We do the pour out on the table. We show you that both of them look exactly black as it should. Now, one's not going to be gray. And as you can see, the difference where the black paint doesn't match our product in any way whatsoever. And even when our screens dry, they don't match. Alright, we want to start the paint in. We should be drying some sections. So, what we're going to do is we're going to paint over our screen. "4K white screensaver." Let's try that one again. 4K white screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
She seemed to pause there for a minute, but okay. Let's try to go back and see what's going on with her. Let's clear this again. Never mind, forget it. We got it right here. No point in going through the voice command. And she's not following through. There we go. So that's our screen right there. Behind it, there's the white levels. We want to paint our screen in again. So we got some of the Titan technology here. I'm going to pour some of this out right here. See, make sure I don't trip or anything and kill myself. Pour right here on the side. That's all we need. I don't want to put too much out there. And we're going to go in and paint our screen over this. Keep it on the white level. Let me show you the screen produces amazing white levels. Done this already twice today already. So these are the demonstrations that people just don't want to do at the end of the day because, again, they can't see in the back of the products. You have to be the back of the products. You have to do this hard demonstration that nobody wants to do. I like to do these live, so that way I can show that, we're not doing anything pre-recorded. I don't like doing pre-recorded demonstrations. If I have to, I have to, but usually I don't like to do them because, again, you can always manipulate the recording later on. Live demonstrations, you can't do that. There we go. Skyworth food demonstration. They did a better job on the rollout. So much you can't get over that. So I got to make another batch of it anyway. Well, not anyway, just about out. Painted just a lot of the screen. I'm gonna come back and play. I don't do that one. Rewind it. You don't do that. Where's the remote control at? Just had it. Crap hole up. Oh, here's it on the floor. Alright. Let's go back a little bit there when I walked in front of the screen. I don't know why that's trying to area cleaned up. Charge back in the phone. Go. Rewind that back a little bit. I walked in front of the camera, that's why. Down here. Here. Sorry, how about you guys back a little farther? I don't like to be too close on the screen. I expressed that many times. I can't stand being right up on top of the screen. LG snowboarding. So that shows you basically between the difference between our technology and black paint. As I said before, drawing on the screen, letting the screen dry in front of you, painting over top the screen, which I did a much better job on the screen if I had to lay it down flat, which I usually paint them standing up, but this particular surface, you usually have to lay it down flat if I'm painting over top of it. The screens we have sitting up against the wall are a lot more sturdier, so I can paint that one against the wall. But as you can see right there with our coating, when we paint it over top of it, white levels look fantastic. It doesn't match black paint in any way whatsoever. And there's a difference on top of that. When we do the pour out, they look exactly the same, but as they dry, one dries with a different shade. I don't like to come on and do demonstrations without backing it up. I can easily come out here and make these accusations, but again, like I said, it's best that you're able to back it up. Let's go over to the Snow Wolf. Or we can get around this. Maybe we can't. Or just ride it through. Hopefully they'll give us another commercial after this one. Oh yeah, they just gave another commercial after this one. And I see bright colors. That's a nice bright whites. And like I said, we got a much better paint job if I basically had the handle attached to it, because I'm used to painting with the handle, but as I said before, you know, this is just a demonstration to show you as we paint over the surface, our product in no way whatsoever will match black paint, and we'll have the ability to produce amazing white levels. And as I said before, for those people who want to do reviews against our product, we suggest you buy directly through us right to the website. We usually have a habit of, people we deal with have these habits of claiming that they got these products from other people, and that they do a lot of their reviews against our product, unfair reviews of showing open containers, containers without seals, and trying to make it look like our products don't work, when our products work perfectly fine. So that's why we're doing these demonstrations like this, to show you how amazing our technology is. And also too, we have basically asked these individuals multiple times to buy directly from the website, which they have not done yet. They just refuse altogether. They're playing it. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I had a lot of fun doing this demonstration. It's a lot of work, but like I said, you have to be the back and work up at the end of the day. You can't just say things for the sake of just saying things, and you have to be the back of your product. So it's very important, especially to customers, because customers are taking the time to invest in my products, and I have to make sure my products work. That's why we go the extra mile to do all these tests to make sure to our customers that the product's working perfectly fine. So all these products will have batch numbers attached to the new technology. Of course, we'll have a batch number, and the batch number, for those who don't know, is basically something that we have a number has the time stamp of the day that the product was made, painted out, displayed, and tested before shipped to our customers. That's what the batch number for. Some people thought that was an expiration date. Like, no, that's a batch number. And of course, just to show you one more time, as you can see, we are in the max out zone, plenty of light hitting the meter. We'll turn our meter off again, turn it back on, right there. I'll take my hand and show you that the meter is registering, right there. Let's show you, we did the entire demonstration in a meter max out zone. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology Screens. The Titan will be available soon. We just have some more testing to go. Thank you for your time. I have to go, and God bless.